What's up guys, welcome back. Thanks for joining me. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to change a socket. Double socket. Nice and easy. So, if you have a look, you have your live, your neutral, then your earth there, and also an earth there, which this bar connects the earths together. So, this is a room that we've been plastering and painted. It's had pretty much all its paint now. Just a little bit of touching up to do. This is a socket we're going to change. So this is just, I've got a couple of these old sockets that I put on temporarily or for when I'm plastering or something like that. They're quite handy to have. So we'll get to it. So, we have the live here, and then the neutral, and obviously the earth. So, just want to start off by just slackening all the cables off. Just need a flat blade screwdriver for this. They should come off. you see in there. So these are where all the cables are tightened up from. The power is off, by the way. You should clean a bit of the socket out and plaster in. Trying to get you into a better position. That'll have to do. So, we'll take your nice clean new socket. So this is one wire, and that's the other wire. So the way this works is it's called a ring main. So basically you have one wire which comes from your fuse box. It comes to a socket, and then the other wire goes out to another socket, and then so on and so forth. And it does a full loop back around and then back into the other side of the fuse box. So essentially it's just looped all the way around. So get your new socket. Just slacken all the screws off. See in there. Open them up nice and wide. So, you start off with the neutral. It doesn't really matter which one you start off with, but get both neutrals together. In this case it's the black and the blue. Push them into the socket. Just nip it up. And then get your live, which is the brown and the red in this case. Push them in. So they're now connected. Then your earth, you can either put them both in the same one, but because there's a bar that goes across, which is here, goes all the way up to the other side, just simply push one in one side, and the other one on the other side. Like so. Once you've done all that, it's simply a case of getting your screws that go through the front and they fasten onto the little lugs that are just on the inside. You may find that sometimes these screws aren't long enough. You can buy longer ones and you can cut them down, or sometimes you have little bits where you can snap them off. But I think these ones should be okay. So it's just a case of trying to get the wires into the back. Like so. I always like to start one, then it leaves you a bit of slack so you can see down the back where the other hole is. And simply just tighten it up. Sure it's straight. This particular socket comes with these little covers, which just cover the screw holes. Not all sockets come with them, but they just look a bit better. Yeah, that's it. It's pretty easy, quite straightforward. So now, we'll go and turn the power back on. Just stolen stole my little boy's lamp just to test it. So off at the moment. I'll quickly run downstairs and turn the power back on. So power's back on. So yeah, that's it. Got a couple more to change in here. Got one there. I've got a single one over there. They're both exactly the same method. Whether it's a double socket or a single socket, it's pretty much the same. So yeah, that's it. So, if you like that video, subscribe, hit the like button, I appreciate it. Join me for the next one. Thank you very much. Just adding on from the last video, I mentioned that the socket screws, you can get longer ones. Let's see. Well, I've just hit that problem myself. So with the socket pushed back, the screw won't reach. So just simply get the longer one. Find where it's going. Just fasten it in. Like so. Obviously, just need to screw all that back. But I thought I'd just show you. Literally just finished that other socket. Came to do the next one. And yeah, the box is further in the wall than that, so the screws don't fit. It's always good to have the long ones on hand if you need them. So I'd suggest buying some. Just keep them in your shed or in a little I've just got like a little electrical toolbox which has a few different bits and bobs in. In fact, I'll go get it in. You can see. So, I've just got one of these small little Stanley boxes. It's got all sorts of bits in. Got spare fuses, connector blocks, fuse wire, Wagos, some bigger Wagos. few longer socket screws, clips, just a few little bits I've picked up along the way. Got some really long socket screws as well. So yeah, they're the three different sizes really. Mainly use them two. This one's for if it's super in the wall. And just cut these down to suit if you want, if they're too long. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you that. So, thank you.